Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and
Good morning. What am I doing here? There we go. Better. So, how are we today? It was the weekend. My grandson just had his first birthday. I'm old enough to have a grandson. So, wow, that is something. So, I hope everybody had that amazing weekend. But now it is a Monday, isn't it? Wow. Who would have thought only 48 hours later and it would be Monday again? Oh well. So I hope everybody did have a nice weekend. It's nice outside. I gotta remember to put the cover on the grill because I barbecued a little bit yesterday. And now it's listening to the cards like to the sounds of the ocean, so we can get started to that Monday with taking that breath. This reminder to kind of check in with the universe today before we get running, and trust me. Good morning, Angelina. Oh, this morning was one of those mornings where I was rushing around again, and oh my gosh, I'm forced to stop. Put my feet flat on the ground, have our butt do the kitty dance, check in with where the shoulders are, relax the neck, and take a breath. Totally different than just 5 minutes ago. Much better. So, and actually I can feel everything just slowing down, which is the whole purpose of this. So, it's our chance to check in with the universe, or I like to say, where the universe holds up a mirror and asks us, what do we see? And then subconsciously we just try and explain as we look in a mirror and say, what do I see today? And I saw myself being frantic. I saw myself thinking about all the things that I didn't get done over the weekend. And it's like, okay, that is not a way to start the day, is it? So that's why we do a meditation in the morning. And today I'm going to use the Golden Tarot, which is one that I used to use all the time. So here's the Golden Tarot. And I had kind of put this aside, but this right here actually used to be one of my favorite decks. Good morning, Holly. So, way back when, I guess it's been at least probably about 3 years since I kind of put it aside. So, it'll be interesting to see how this deck feels. Does feel good to take that breath, though. Okay, let's see what we have. So what am I going to do here then? I, as a highly trained professional, am going to make 3 stacks. It's like each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one conversation. This one's a totally different conversation. And this one is a totally different conversation. So today, let's pull this string. Let's go with the top one, or what I like to think of as things right in front of us and we don't even see them. And I'm going to do our 3-in-1. and flipping each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. So we start off with the Nine of Wands. Wands, creativity, action, fire, all that energy we put into things. And nines, our numerology 1 to 10. I just like to remind people that if this was a race and we're going from 1, which is that seed that we plant to get things started, and 2, making choices, that when we run a race, 10 is not the finish line, 9 is the finish line. 10 is what we do with our winnings. So when we have the Nine of Wands, this is a cool deck. It shows all that effort we put in. It's a recognition of how tired we can be sometimes. I mean, he's even got a little scarf on his head that shows the little battle wounds. So this is about all that effort that we put in. It's a recognition of it, but let's see what the next card is. It's death. So if we run the race, it's 1 to 10. 9 is the finish line. 10 is what we do with the winnings. And we see all this effort we put in. But if we have death, if we have the transition card, you know what it's saying? It's saying, yes, we put in all that effort. Maybe it's time to let it go. Here we have a Monday. Here we have a start of a brand new week. The death card is about transition. It's about allowing ourselves to move from one place to another. To the Page of Wands. Let's just call this particular card a welcome to Monday. So, Wands again, our passion, our energy, our creativity. And wands are the action, and pages. Court cards can be us, somebody else, or just part of a situation. But pages are generally when we're open and ready to start something new. It's that attitude that says, you know what? I've accomplished as much as I needed or as much as I could. Sometimes it's about saying, let's take what we did last week because we still need to keep working on it, whether it's a project or whatever. But now we take all that time and effort and put it to use and start out fresh and say, how can I take this and move forward in a fresh manner? And I'm going to speak. Excuse me. So this is that recognition, because sometimes we just get tired. It's like we just put in so much time and so much effort. Yeah, the artwork is really cool on this deck. I normally don't like the collage decks, but they did a really good job matching the different pictures in this deck. But this kind of just makes sense, though. It's about allowing the wheel to turn. It's about allowing transitions. This is about allowing ourselves to take what the effort that we've put in and that sweat and tears that we did. You know, sometimes we didn't get everything accomplished we wanted to. I mean, I didn't get the stuff taken to the Goodwill this weekend or to the dump. And I still have stuff at work that needs to be done. And I can give you an entire list. Or I could accept that in the center here is the death card, which means it's time to put all that stuff to rest, to let all those things die so that I can start fresh today with an attitude of starting fresh that says, well, you know what? I know a couple things that will be on my list this week. Taking things to the Goodwill and taking some things to the dump. But now this is why we do the tarot, because it's a reminder that says we can start fresh and maybe add those things to the list, but being realistic. But let's see what the advice card is. See, look at this. This is all about renewal for the beginning of the week. This is a card that says, yeah, we're taking that breath. The Ace of Cups. Cups are our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. And aces are a seed. This deck is going back into rotation, by the way, because I forgot how nice a deck this is. This is a new, definitely going into rotation deck. So today, yesterday was yesterday. Now it's about transition and renewal. Today is just about transition and renewal. And then taking all those things that we may not have accomplished, that we did accomplish, but boy, was there a lot of sweat. But then saying, I'm now going to come at it with the attitude of my cup is full. I am going to find a healthy way to start this day and this week. And I'm going to come at it like the Page of Wands. Renewed, refreshed, different kind of thinking because of the transition of the Death card. So, what a nice reading for a Monday. I hope everybody has that amazing day, of course, and the amazing rest of their week, or depending upon what time you're watching this, I hope you have an amazing evening. And thanks again, and I am looking forward to being here tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, run around. The stories we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold. Truth. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, run around. The stories we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears.